Hey everybody, welcome back to the new Homestead. I'm Ben. There's Loki. Hey, I want to talk to you about grandparents, great-grandparents, and seeds as a side note. But I bring the seeds up because it is May 30th, and tomorrow is Memorial Day. So I want to talk to you about my grandfather. But to start off with, I want to show you, I have seeds. These are written by my grandfather, who has been gone for 27 years. You can see May of 1991. Oh, 30-year-old seeds. Now, he loves daisy seeds, and there's a packet of daisy seeds. I've been planting those around different places. They've not come up yet, but just got them in the ground because we've had some nights still in the 30s. It's been ridiculous. In fact, you can see I'm wearing flannel today. It's supposed to be, I think, 52 today. It's been a little misty, and it's actually a little chilly. So, hey, I never had anything like this in Arizona, but I'm loving it. So, anyway, these seeds, I planted them around, and you'll have to stay tuned, and we'll find out together if they come up. There are some marigold seeds that we planted in with our corn, because they're supposed to drive away pests. So hopefully those will come up, and that'll be really kind of cool. But I just, I love having anything with my grandpa's writing on it, and the fact that it's 30 years ago this month, I wanted to bring it up. But the other part of it was, grandpa, served during World War II, and I believe he was in Wichita, Kansas, is where he served. And boy, in the summers, he talked about having, they arrived off the buses wearing their good uniforms, wool uniforms, in the middle of summer. Anybody who's been through Kansas knows that could not have been any fun. But anyway, he retired a lieutenant colonel, and as a kid, he was able to take my sister and I into like Luke and oh boy, I forgot the other military base there, Air Force Base in Arizona. But anyway, it was really kind of cool going through. He had the sticker on his bumper, and he'd drive up, and those boys would snap a salute, and it was really cool seeing that. Just beaming with pride as a child, and all the way through. He passed a couple years before his great grandkids were born, but his wife Rosemary, she recently passed away. We lost her in February, and she said almost a year before, in March, on her 98th birthday, she's like, "Benjamin, I don't want to live to be 99. So, okay, Grandma, well, let's see how that plays out. Well, sure enough, God bless her. She lived life the way she wanted to. She lived in her house for almost 70 years in Scottsdale. She passed away in her own bed 1 month away from her 99th birthday. So, I'm not sad. She missed Grandpa every day that he'd been gone, and she's at peace, and we're all okay with it. She'll be missed. Grandpa's missed. But the other part of the story I want to talk about, you're going to see from Grandma here in just a moment. She's talking about her dad. He, lived in Ohio his whole life, Coshocton County, built his home from a Sears catalog kit. That home is still there. We still have family living in it. It's really pretty cool. But great-grandpa served on the Ohio legislature, I believe it was. But in this interview, you're going to see she's talking about something that you probably don't think about when you talk about World War II, when you think about World War II and strategy and so forth. But it's really pretty interesting. I'm going to show you a couple pictures. I'll show you the house that he built, and a picture that I took on, I believe it was his 77th birthday, and my 7th birthday. We had a combined birthday party, but the picture is one that I took with a little Kodak camera, and you can see that his birthday cake was far more important than posing. So he's almost got a mouthful of cake. Grandma's standing behind him, and those are her brothers to her right. But really kind of cool. So take a watch of this video, and we'll be back in about 2 minutes.
I was a junior in high school, and he was elected to the Ohio State House of Representatives in Columbus, Ohio. I was very impressed. He was very much respected. And after that time was World War II. And he was chosen to be on the, I can't think of the term. Anyhow, to choose the young men for the draft for the war. He hated that, because you can imagine, of the community that he had to help choose which ones would be taken and which would be left. I can remember that it just hurt all of us, because those were my friends, his friends, the people that we knew, that somebody had to do it, and I was proud of him for doing that. And that was after he had been in the legislature. I respected my parents. They were very honorable, hardworking people. They lived in that community all their lives.
Was he resented for that?
Pardon me?
Was Grandpa resented for that?
Resented? No. No. Maybe there were young men who resented him. You can understand that. They didn't want to go. They were drafted, but somebody had to choose.
Pretty cool, huh? That was my mom's voice in the background, talking to Grandma. She was 95 at the time of that interview, and really, those are things you don't think about when you think of World War II and the battles and all those things, but you think about what had to transpire at home to make those things possible, our freedoms. And on that note, we want to thank our military servicemen and women and their families. As Denise often says, the servicemen and women, they volunteer. The families are drafted. They're pulled along as part of it. So we do thank those families, and we want to remember and thank those that have made the ultimate sacrifice so that we can enjoy the freedoms that we do in this country, and far too often forget how blessed we are to live in America and have our Constitution and the protections that we're afforded. So we do thank you. So anyway, tomorrow, Memorial Day, remember those that are protecting you. Enjoy your day, enjoy your family. Reach out to somebody you haven't talked to in a while and just say hi, because remember, you matter and you are important. There are people out there that care about you. Take care of yourself. Be good to each other. God bless. We will see you on the next video, and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Share us if you will. And we will see you on the next video. Happy Memorial Day, everybody. Bye-bye.